Greetings, brothers and sisters in Christ. We come to the 32nd Sunday of Ordinary Time, and we are aware that we are coming to the end of our liturgical year. We are getting ready for Advent, which starts for us another year. During these final weeks of the liturgical season, the Church focuses our attention on the final things. So we begin to talk about our own mortality, the fact that one day I will die. We begin to look at the reality of heaven and hell. And so in today's Gospel, Jesus says the kingdom of heaven, he's trying to teach us about what heaven is like 10 virgins who took their lamps to meet the bridegroom. So we know Christ promised us he will come again. He is the bridegroom, we are the bride, the church, and he will come again to be one with us for eternity. So during these final days, we look for him to come and we long for him to come. We know when he comes, he will set everything right. Well, in the parable, we are told that there were 10 virgins, 5 were foolish and 5 were wise. The foolish ones were foolish because they did not bring enough oil for their lamp. They're waiting during the night. They're waiting in darkness for Christ to come, for the bridegroom to come. The wise ones brought enough oil. Then, as the foolish ones' lamp ran out and they were in darkness, they asked the other ones, "Can you share with us some of your oil?" And they said, "No, we cannot." Whenever I hear that parable, I think that's harsh of them. Like if I was one and had extra oil, I would give it away and share it to others, right? That's the Christian life. Well, let's look a little more deeply. They could not share the oil. What are some things that we have that we cannot share with others? Our tradition says that the oil on one hand represents our own good works. So I cannot do your good works for you, you must do them. And I have to take care of my good works, I can't let you do it for me. So on one hand, our good works are something that we strive to do ourselves, and we personally need to do it. So at some point in our religious life, I have a personal commitment and a personal decision for that. Our tradition also says that the oil in the Bible has another meaning. Oil is what the Good Samaritan used to anoint the wounds of the man who was beaten. And especially oil was used to anoint and consecrate the body of Jesus after he died. So in a sense, oil is a symbol of a very deep and personal action of some kind. And so in a sense, oil represents my own deep personal relationship with Christ. So who is God to me? Who is Christ for me? And that's something that I cannot give you. I can witness to it. I can try to live as a person according to Christ and hope people see that. But at some point, you have to do your own relationship with Christ. At some point, I have to make a commitment to say, I want to know Christ more. And then at some point, we know how deeply Christ loves us. And that's something, again, I can witness and tell you about, but you have to have your own experience of Christ's love. And when you do that, then your whole life is animated. And so during this week, I invite you, who is Christ for you? Spend some time with him, ask him to show you his love, and then you'll have enough oil. Have a blessed week.